Maybe. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to segment 3. We just finished up segment 2 with our beautiful Evelyn Abernathy, Purple Essence by Evelyn. That is her absolute brand all over social media. And we say a great big thank you for all that you brought us today on postings, content, and building your brand on social media. So we are in segment 3 of our final series. We've given you 5 different parties this month. So we've got everything for you from skincare to spa to color to sun care. And we want to wrap this up with a little guidebook on how to host mani-pedi parties. So this is a little bit of old school, new school, but it really gives you a big flavor of lots of fun parties. Today we called this one the Polish and Pamper. There's all sorts of different names that you can AI chat box. You can figure all things out, chat GPT, but we're going to give you just the core basics and we're going to evolutionize it into the month of May. So we start with a mani-pedi party, and it's really all about bringing people together for relaxing, indulging, and having fun. Nails are a big business, nails are a big deal, and not everybody likes to have them done. So a lot of them are now turning to, because of economics, in-home nails, manis, and pedis. So you're going to show them how to do really fast mani-pedis at home. It's also a time you're going to show them spa and nail treatments. You decide what that recipe is that you're going to teach. And that's really up to you. We'll give you some of the different options. We know you're all mixing and matching all your flavors and your beauty bars, but we want to bring this to you with fun. Remember to study a little bit. Go find out, what are the trends of nails? What are the top shapes today? What kind of nail art? Jaffa does a great job in all of our brochures giving you some kind of hot tips on that. But go out and research a little bit so that you are known as the mani-pedi educator. That's what you want, is that brand like Evelyn talked about. But you also want this party to feel like they're at a spa. So making sure you've got little DIY beauty stations or spa treatments. Again, you could always bring a new consultant or a client along and let her be working one table while you're meeting the guests. I never like to go to a party alone. So it's all about bringing people with you so that you can be focused on your guests and listening to identify their needs. So it's about color. It's about fun. We've seen Pat Clover. She does the nail rings and she paints all the colors. She does this with her consultants. So if you like all your colors on a nail ring, great. That's a great door opener. That's also an easy way for someone to put it on their skin and see, oh, what does that color look like with my skin tone? Or on their toes if you're doing a peppermint party or a pedi party. I used to call them peppermint pedis. Can you tell? And again, when it comes to spa, make it feel that way. Talk to the hostess about how do we get sort of this rejuvenation and simple light refreshments in this environment. Whether you're in an office, you're in a home, or you're poolside, it's really creating that comfortable, fun at the spa. You want to take their phones, put them away. You want some music, you want some energy going on because it's like that. And you know what? It's better than most of the spas today. If they want to come in their robes, let them do it. It's all about fun. So again, choose your location destination. Will it be at home sweet home? So maybe we throw some pillows and some candles. Again, you want to have enough space for people to be able to do this. If they're going to be doing their feet, obviously we want chairs so that they're sitting in a good position with their feet in the warm tub. Do you maybe want private spaces? You could be hosting your own. We just built a wonderful studio in my town. Mona was with me at a chamber meeting, and it's like $60 to rent it for 4 hours at a time. I'm sorry, but that's pretty cool. I'd be doing a party every hour, then I'd make a whole lot of money in that one private room. So there are things in your backyard. Honestly, they're out there, they're everywhere. Or do you want an outdoor oasis? And that could be a backyard, a patio, anything fun and different. Heck, have one in the driveway. Do it in your front yard. I know Evelyn's done things like that, Pat Clover. So you decide, but make it fun and make it something that's memorable. So as you get ready for the party, You always want to talk to the hostess. It's her event. Your job is to make it the best in sales, bookings, and opportunities for her to become a consultant as possible. That's your role. You're the coach to her. So you want to ask her, what's the best way to reach friends? Is it texting, social media, giving them a recorded call? You could do that for hardly any cost. So they hear your voice. They already know, like, and trust you because they got to hear you calling in, calling, making phone trees, sending a picture of you and the hostess in a text, making a WhatsApp group, a messenger group, however you want. This is really important. Don't just say, go ahead and invite people. Maybe they even want something mailed. That's up to them. You have to offer the whole menu of communication choices because it's her party. The goal is never invite less than 30. If you also create a social media event, I say this every time, do an online party to match the in person because she can reach 500 people and every person she invites can reach 500 people. Just like last Wednesday, how many did you invite to our Wednesday wind down? I think I got to 300, but I didn't see everybody going in there and inviting more people. Why not? It's a Facebook event, right? So the key is then make sure that you keep in mind who has she invited. One way to do that, in case she's doing a lot of multi ways of inviting and it's too hard to get an old address book going, right? With the name and the mailing address and all that stuff. One thing you could do is, again, she could go to her phone and make a party group, right? In texting or WhatsApp or Messenger. But you can also do a Google Doc for RSVPs. So maybe if they RSVP on the Google Doc, they enter a drawing, even if they're not coming, and you just do the RSVP gift of the day. So remember, RSVPs really matters so that you're prepared, she's prepared. And number three, consider digital invitations. We know Canva is the rock star. So absolutely doing all sorts of fun things in Canva with her. If she wants to do anything handwritten or if you do, great. Remember, is there something they need to bring? You always want to say, bring a friend, bring a guest, right? Bring three, get something magically delicious free. If you're going to do a foot party, I love them bringing a tub. I'm not going to carry 20 tubs in my trunk. That was me. But you could have the cutest tub contest, the cutest slipper contest, right? So have them bring that. If you want marbles with, right? Again, you can get the marbles if you want, or soft stones from the store. That in the warm water is wonderful. So again, be thinking, what do you want on that invite? RSVP by. If you can't make it, go to our Facebook event. You can place your order right there. Bring three, get something free, bring your tub or any contest you're doing. So keeping it all really mindful and thought out so the party is the best it can be. Then preparing that space. Here's what we talked about earlier. How does she want the room set up, whether it's an office or an in-home? Again, is there a place where people can do their nails? I do believe at a nail party, if they're going to be doing manis, you do want placemats because nothing worse than if somebody spilt their nail lacquer, or we got water all over the table, anything like that. Even towels underneath their tub. So they bring a tub and a towel and a clean pair of socks or their cutest flip flops or slippers. So making sure she's got room for all that. And if she is going to be filling tub basins for the feet, where would she be doing that? Is it comfortable and simple in her house? Adding candles. I love spa music, anything calming, soft lighting. How does she want that to be? Or are we outside at the pool at a tiki party? Whichever you're going to do, plan it, plan it, plan it. Then again, you want to make sure you've got what you need. Making sure you've got kind of those colors. If you did a chat GPT or did a research, what are the hot trending nail colors this summer? You want to make sure you've got the colors you want. You can teach them the classic look, the trending look when they're jewel tones, metallics, or pastels, especially with summer. You can also go to the dollar store or the Sally's beauty stores, and you can get like extra nail gems. I always have nail art. You can do the gems, you can do stickers. What will you do that's kind of fun? Maybe have the nail art tool, but only do that on your hostess, right? You could also partner up with a nail technician, someone who's a manicurist. Have her come to your parties, right? How fun is that? And pay her in some Jafra products, but have her come and do all the nail art while you're closing out everybody's orders and contracts and bookings. Just saying, How can you make it big? Nails are a big, big business. My God, there's more manicurists in town than banks anymore. So again, think about how do I make it fun, right? Then again, sometimes it's bold accents. So what do you want? I love also bringing supplies from nail files, cuticle brushes, bowls, anything you get at the dollar store, at these Sally's Beauty Supplies or Amazon. Absolutely have fun. So get colors ready, get supplies ready, and get planning how to make this super cool that they're going to want to book one with their friends. Also, when you talk to your hostess in preparation, her refreshments, making sure hydration is always there because, again, water is always our key, or liquids, to keep our skin, our hair, and our nails healthy. And it's true. Sweet treats, little bite sized things, right? So you don't want people like eating chips and we're doing manicures. So keeping little mini things in store, they're simple because we're using our hands the entire time. Light snacks or sweet treats, whichever you prefer. All right. As you are doing your demonstration, you can decide. I love it. Do it yourself spa station where maybe I bring a client or a consultant or even involve the hostess, or maybe she has a teenage daughter or college student in her house. Love that. So, what is the do it yourself spa treatment? So people love little stations. Of course, we've got the almond, we've got the olive. You've got to pick your flavors or your hostesses. You can print little cards that talk about the product so you don't have to be talking all day long. They can look at pictures, just go into your catalog. Your absolute summer, spring, summer, or winter, spring catalog is fantastic. You can do little cards that stand by your products so that even if a client was there, she would just talk about the ingredients, reading the card to them, right? So having fun. That product catalog is remarkable. So you don't have to learn, memorize. You can just read from the book, from your master book, or you can put cards all around the table or your do-it-yourself spa station. Jaffer did it just perfect. This is a great week. Get everybody ready for Memorial Day, maybe doing red, white, and blue type colors. This is a great week to be hosting, getting ready for Memorial Day weekend. You got Friday and you've got a Mani week with all of our spa favorites. You know, it's always lovely to be using that ginger scrub from getting your calves and feet and your body and your hands ready. Again, also taking focus on the mud baths. People go to a spot and they're doing a whole body birthday suit with mud masking. You've got it, right? So again, you can be talking about that, giving them facts about what our customers said about our spa line. 92% talked about that spa mud mask, right? So using the words and all offers that we have from the brochure, from the weekly offer, and of course, our catalog. So I'm going to show you just some fun bundles, whether you're doing manicures or pedicures or both. Making sure they really see these bundles. These make probably some of the most pitch perfect gifts. Think about Father's Day coming up. You know what? There isn't a guy who wouldn't love a wife who treats him to a foot bundle, even a hand bundle. These also have SPF in it when, it's skin cancer season. So this is where I would always make sure during my mani pedi that I'm really showing these two bundles. You can always add flavor for the birthday suit with olive and the spa products and the almond. But these two to me are a must because they're like teaching a skincare system, a birthday suit system, and a mani pedi system. And so that's really what we're doing. These are always standard at 30% off. We have featured that a little bit in our May brochure. But if you bundle them together, look at that. It's $102 value, takes it down to 69, 32% off, and everybody needs mani pedi. So I love putting them together. I think this month is the perfect time to be doing as many mani pedi parties as possible because I believe you need every one of these things in your cart. You need the primer, you need the top coat, you need two colors, and you need the nail art tools. This entire set right now is $73 value for 52. That's a 29% savings, right? And I'm a matchy girl. I always love my nail color to match my lip color, match my earrings, my shirt, all those fun things. So I just added in what I would end with. I would always make sure they pick a color to match their nail color for their lips And I would always make sure they've got our lacquer remover. Remember, there's polish, which is the lowest grade. So you open it up and it makes you sick. You literally will taste it on your fingers all day long if you're doing polish remover. Then the second grade is enamel. And the third grade is lacquer. That's your purest, finest, best in the marketplace. That's us, of course, and how we do things. So you can talk about your top coat. You can talk about the gel. So this gives you all sorts of talking points about each of those products in your catalog. So I do believe the other thing you can do for fun, have them go into your website right with their cell phone, and they can do some lip color try-ons to help them match their nail color if they want to. So if you pull that all together, I love a royal bundle. I love a whole mani-pedi bundle for summer. This has the hand, the foot, this month's May only offers. I think this graphic is fabulous for the colors. And you know what? I added in the sale Royal Jelly Plumping lip gloss, and I added in a free nail lacquer. You do what you do. I just made this up. If I were doing a party, it would have both bundles up here. It would have every single thing in our nail offer this month, a free nail lacquer, and one of my favorite Royal Jelly Plumping lip gloss. That would be $137 only in the month of May. I think it's awesome. It's $212 value. They save 75 bucks. It's over 35% off. And man, they've got beauty for their feet and their hands. And you got a full mani-pedi system. So that's how I would do it. That's what I loved when we put it together. Remember, when you show them the bundle, so let me go back. You had a 137 Royal bundle, right? The Jafra full mani-pedi bundle. Now they can also get free products and deep discounts, and they could get some of our birthday suit and complexion products as a hostess. They can choose a Facebook event, a WhatsApp event, or an at-home or office or pool party. And you always want to give them your menu. This would be my May menu, if I could talk straight. My skincare social hour, the main makeover hair party that we already showed you, the Glam and Giggles gathering, which we did a little bit, Beauty and Bubbles, a whole body spa bash, a pedicure pampering, maybe it's just that, Nail Look and Nibbles, which is manicure, and the sun care flare affair. So I would always make sure they have my menu sitting there like a restaurant serving their apps of the day or the hot specials of the day. And then, of course, on the back of that handout with the party themes, I would have the reason to get started for a summer side gig. And I love this page. It's in the catalog in the very back, and I would literally read it. Start your business today. If you're obsessed with beauty products and you love all things we nailed today, we're excited to welcome you to our Jafra family. We've got over 500,000 consultants, beauty insiders worldwide. So discover the beauty of your own Jafra business. You can invite them to meet with you, so on and so forth, whichever you choose. But I would always pair it up to match the party. Here I'd put the summer kit. Here I would add the mixed pack, because look at the hand care, the foot care, all the spa, the olive and the almond. This kit is perfect for a nail party. You do both of these, the pack and the kit. Look at this for $225. So for about $90 more than that handset that I showed you, the mani-pedi bundle, you would have $1,079 products. That's $854 savings, or sell it for profit. That's 79% off instead of 30-some percent off. And you enter into a 30 to 50% side gig all summer long. So that would be my menu. Then on the back would be my kit. And I would say, now I'm going to help you shop while maybe somebody over there is doing some nail art for you. So you always want to interweave things you know. You're the expert, like you heard Evelyn talk about. So in here, we gave you a whole deck. You want to offer nail care tips. You want to teach them the proper way to file. Never seesaw. That's like doing this to your hair. So you're always going in one direction. Also, talking about cuticle care and keeping them moisturized, because your nail bed itself is alive. It's absorbing. That's why smokers have yellow fingernails, right? So you're always protecting them from water and chemicals, and you're always making sure as well that they're moisturized, because that helps the roots grow just like your hair. You can do things on shapes. So you always want to, again, make sure you got your remover, your files, your nail soaks, your bowls, your shower gels, your hand treatments, all the fun things that literally set up a station for each person to play manis and pedis. You always teach your nail polish. You have to have a base coat, at least two coats of color, and a top coat, and just touch up your top coat every 2, 3 days. And you should be able to make it anywhere from 7 to 14 days with our color. And that's the truth. These also make great cash and carries if they want to just quickly take things home. And again, talking about the importance of hydration and strengthening. You know what? Our argan hair oil is great for nails and cuticles. It's also the Precious Protein Extra Care Cream is great for cuticles. You know what? If you keep them moist, you won't be having the hangnails and you won't be doing this and biting, right? You also have great hand care oils, foot balms, heel repair. Talk about them. Show them how to set up a little bedside love fest for yourself, for your hands and feet. I did put some of these. Daryl Lee has always done a great nail party. So she has the anatomy of a nail plate here. I just put her slides in here. If you want to go back and find some recordings on nail parties, here's one we hosted on Facebook, the Spring Nail Care event. Here's one where Daryl Lee is doing 14 minutes on all things you want to learn about nail care. So I did do a couple of quick tips just now. Why do we wear a base coat? How important is to keep massage and cuticle creams near your hands all the time. That's why I love our hand spa duet. So again, and even when they dry their hands and they're under the dryer in the bathroom, pushing back their cuticles while their skin is warm and moist will keep their nails healthier, right? We want to see this lovely Luna, right? So we talk about, again, keeping that Luna. The further we push our cuticles back, the better they grow, the healthier they are, like our hair. And again, just really doing healthy nail care. As they're filing, teaching them to never file in the stress point and to always go in one direction. So these are just a couple of extra slides that we can talk about. Using emery boards, not the metal. Oh, that's metal, that's awful. So keeping everything with good tools. If you want to use our content, if you couldn't download any content this weekend, we're uploading into a cloud because we're getting ready for your websites. Everything's back up, but you can go here and here's everything, how to use your nail art tutorials. Just some fun tools here. Again, if you don't know how to use the virtual try-on, we've got everything for you to have polish and petty parties because they are so much fun. This is a time too where people love to see people playing together. Make sure your guests are taking photos, that they're posting it on social media. You can even do a wall. Just go get a tablecloth, go to the Dollar Tree and get a really cool tablecloth. Hang it up somewhere, maybe on the back of a door in your hostess's house. Make that like your party photo wall and give them some props if you want. Make this fun. People love to share the fun they're having on social media, as we heard Evelyn talk about. And you want all of that happening on your page, your hostesses, and everywhere you go. Remember, the party's never over till you say thank you. So it's a time to write a handwritten card, send a message, a personal text, go back in your group, send some fun posts, pictures that they could all be posting. Make sure you give them all a parting gift. You can buy those nail files everywhere from Amazon to whatever. They come with great themes, just something as a token of appreciation. Use your samples that you have for the hand spa or foot spa products. And again, social media is the ticket. That's why I love an online event. And that's why I love an in-person event, always married together. So that is our polish and petty party for today. I went super fast. So I just wanted to give you that. We will have this all on our YouTube station. We will also have this again in our guide number 1. So I know Jackie's over in another meeting that I have to get to, but I do want to just stay and answer questions. I'm just going to click off the recording for now. So bear with me.